Welcome to Freedom's Phoenix Tutorials. My name is Ernest Hancock and I'm the publisher of FreedomsPhoenix.com. All those tutorials can be accessed here underneath the main logo. Now we're going to be talking about being an editor. Once you're approved as an editor, you use the same login, email, and password as you did before. And you're taken immediately to an information personal data page. Now this personal data page is where you put in all of the goodies: name, password, change your password here, name of your editorial column should you choose to write one, and all of the personal information that you want, phone number, websites and such, you can put over here whether you wish it to be visible to readers. Now the main thing that you would be concerned with is what photo you want to have available. Now we just put the Freedom's Phoenix logo up there. Now that would be the photo that is shown all the time on any editorial. Now articles, you get to select the graphic for each one. Now you can put a bio up here, bio text, link. If you have a bio online somewhere, you just want to put the link there. This right here is the name that you will be known by in the forums when you do comments on articles, letters to the editor, or participate in list discussions. That is the handle that you'll have. Then of course you want to receive the email newsletter. Now you update this and that updates this information. Now where an editor spends most of his time is the interface on the editor's desk that allows him to put in articles, reference links, feature articles, and columns. Now, adding links to offsite articles works the same as be a reporter, except that you're given up to 3 categories that you can put a single item in. Articles work a little bit different. You have a word processor that gives you the ability to do a lot of different things. I'll give you an example. Go on to feature article. Now you put the headlines, your summary, date, what category you want it to go in, and then you're given a word processor box here. Now you can just paste it in from Word. You click on here and you just do a copy and paste right into there and then insert. Now you have a lot of other options too. Here you can put in a graphic inside the article. Now you can take this, you can center it. Now images and text you can hyperlink. Now if you want to do a single word or a graphic, you put the URL here, and you may select that you want it to open in a new window without closing the window that they're already looking at the article on. That's how you would do that. Then you click OK. Now you also have the ability to link to an on-site document. By you have text or a graphic, you highlight and then you would hit browse and you can upload a movie. Now each editor has really no limit on what they can put up, but each file can be no more than 100 megabytes. And fortunately we haven't had that abused. We have not had to take anything down, and we appreciate that consideration from our editors. Now, the reason we do that is sometimes you just want stuff on our own servers so that it doesn't get lost on the internet, know what I mean? Now, if you make a mistake, you just go back. Now, you can change of the text that you have in here. It works just like a processor. You can change the size, font, bold it, italicize, to the left, to the right. This gives you a lot of power to be able to have a very creative article that tells the story you want to. Now this is where you would put the graphic that goes on the front. Now each one of these windows has an explanation on the right side to remind you what it means. Now you can have an image caption that goes here for the main image here. Now I'm going to go through real quick on this because I want you to not get too bogged down in this, just so you know where it's at, because all the explanations are here. Now, one other thing I wanted to show you real quick on this particular tutorial: editors are given the power to be able to create their own category. Now I'll show you what that means. We go to a new page. In the archives, you'll see that you have contents listed by category, creates the categories that each one of the articles go into. Something goes into somewhere. If we were looking at the Bush administration here, you would see that any article that had Bush administration as a category went here. If you look at the articles on the front page, what you see is that every one has a category. Go into the category. Now these categories are created by the editors themselves. Some are exclusive, only that particular editor can use that category, and some are open to everyone. Here you go to add category. You can give it a name, page title, do some keywords for search engines along with the description, and then of course the graphic. Now how that's done is very simple, but you take responsibility. You can have your name on it, or you can click here to make it exclusive that only you are able to participate in that particular category, and you access that from here, contents pages. Now I have two articles up here. I used one article and I gave it two categories. Now as you start to edit, you're able to edit your own articles. You just click on edit here. You have a misspelling, a typo, there's a graphic that you want to change, you want to add, you can put it in here. You say, you know what, I want to go ahead and take this particular one, I want to have an off-site link, and I want to put it to this page. You just copy this link. I'll show you how to do one. When that window comes up, you put it there. Now I want it to come up in a new window so that it doesn't close that one, so I'll click there. Now this is hyperlinked. Now when I go down to the bottom and I say, all right, I want to proofread it. Let's go ahead and put a graphic in there. We have a V up there. We proofread the article. It shows what it's going to look like on the front page. It shows what it'll look like in the category that we select, and then what the picture looks like in full size, the article, all done. You hit OK to enter. Now it goes on to the editor page for the senior editor, Pal Gamble, and myself, and that's when we make the selection for it to go on the front page. Now it will immediately go into the category, but sometimes, and this is the page, the article that looks like right here, what it looks like. Now the category was in Arizona Top News, and you'll see that it's here in Arizona Top News, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's on the front page. If we were to go to the front page, you'll see that it wouldn't be there. That's because it has to be approved by the senior editor or myself to make sure that we want to go on the front page, but it immediately goes to the categories. Now, very rarely do we ever delete an article. Normally we just let you guys go. You can do whatever you want. But when it starts to get to be ad hominem, you're just attacking someone personally, or the graphics are, we let a lot of stuff go by. But we do reserve the right to make sure that our readership is served, and you'll find us very tolerant. But don't abuse our trust, and we won't have a problem. So anyone that's sincere in their wish to express themselves, and they have a perspective that they think they not only do they want to share, but people should have it shared with them, then we're here to support your effort. So let us know if you're interested in becoming an editor, and we'll make sure you have that power. In the next tutorial, we'll show you a little bit more details on what you can do with customized features. This is a very powerful tool. We want to make sure you know how to use it. We'll be right back.